Hello everyone, happy MCU Monday. Welcome back. My name is Kale and today I'm watching Guardians of the Galaxy from 2014 for the very first time. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for clicking on this video and watching along with me. And if you're new here and you have not yet seen my previous MCU reactions, definitely go get all caught up. Click here in the corner down in the description and we'll meet you back here. I am so excited for this movie because I feel like we're gonna get introduced to a bunch of new characters. The only thing that I've seen of this movie is the movie poster because I put it in my schedule that I make to share. But other than that, I have not looked up the cast list or the plot or anything like that. I am excited for this. If my theory is correct, I actually am not expecting us to see anyone that we already know. I feel like this movie is just going to be a whole new experience. As always, I try to go in with absolutely no knowledge whatsoever and want to keep it that way. So this is my reminder to you to please keep spoilers out of your comments down below for anything coming in the future, films, TV shows, anything like that, and just leave your comments about this movie specifically or any of the ones that I've already seen. Before we get started, just want to thank all my YouTube subscribers. Thank you to you for watching today, and thank you of course to everyone over on Patreon, my Adventure Club members, for showing financial support for the channel and getting a ton of extra benefits. If you want to come join the community over there, you know what to do. Links in the pinned comment, description, corner, all the places. And finally, a big thank you to these commenters for leaving these awesome comments on my Captain America Winter Soldier reaction, which was the last one we did, and oh my gosh, I'm still thinking about that movie all this time later. And I think TikTok knows me a little bit too well because they have been feeding me a ton of Sebastian Stan related TikToks. Don't worry, as soon as I see anything about Bucky or Winter Soldier, I scroll. I just want the Sebastian Stan TikToks that have nothing to do with the MCU. All right, everyone, I'm so excited to press play. So let's do it. Here we go. Earth 1988.
Your mama wants to speak with you. Come on, Pete. Take these full things off.
Headphones are full things. You're just vibing.
You got a present there for Peter, don't you?
Can he open it in front of her?
Put it up when I'm gone, okay?
Oh, okay.
Your grandpa is gonna take such good care of you. At least until your daddy comes back to get you. Take my hand. No! No! No!
What a heartbreaking opening for an MCU movie. Damn. Who dis? Oh. All right. I'm confused, but that is okay. Meant to be at this point, I think. 26 years later. All right. Morag? Abandoned Planet. Oh, Chris Pratt. Okay. You know, I knew he was in the MCU. Oh, Zoe Saldana. Okay, cool. Vin Diesel is Groot. Oh, okay. I've heard the name Groot. Bradley Cooper is Rocket. Okay, cool cast. Okay, I've heard the name Groot. I knew Vin Diesel played a character named Groot. I did not recognize Chris Pratt or Zoe Saldana in the poster for this movie. And Bradley Cooper, I had no idea he was in the MCU. Like at all. Glenn Close? No way. Oh my gosh, there's so many character names. Collector, Groot. I already forget what I just read. This mask is pretty dope. I feel like this is Chris. Yeah, okay. And is Chris Peter? I feel like yes. Yeah, that looks like the exact same Walkman. Incredible that it still works all these years later. Do 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 do. Hey. This song just makes me think of TikToks. Why are you kicking them? That was a fun little bit there.
Drop it! Drop it now!
Hey, cool, man. No problem. No problem at all. I don't even know what that is. I'm just a junker, man. I was just checking stuff out.
What is your name?
My name is Peter Quill, okay? Dude, chill out.
Move!
Why?
Ronan may have questions for you.
Hey, you know what? There's another name you might know me by. Star-Lord. I forget this.
Oh, all right. Oh, I feel like he lied. He knows what that thing is. That makes for a quick escape, I guess. That was a massive geyser. Holy moly.
What happened?
Look, I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I forgot you're here.
A pretty looking place, kind of, sort of. I love that he's kept his surroundings as like 80s as possible.
No, we don't.
Well,
Hey, Yondu.
I'm here on Morag. Ain't no orb, ain't no you. I will find you. I will put a bounty on him. 40K. As soon as we get him back here, I'm gonna kill him myself. What we do need to worry about is who else out there wants that orb?
The Dark Aster, Kree warship.
They call me terrorist because I obey the ancient laws of my people, the Kree. Punish those who do not, because I do not forgive your people for taking the life of my father.
Our government signed a peace treaty.
You Xandarians and your culture are a disease. I will cure it!
Yikes. All right, I'm having a lot of new words and names thrown at me. If I'm not following for like the first half of this movie, bear with me.
I promised Thanos I would retrieve the orb for him. Nebula, go to Xandar and get me the orb.
It will be my honor. It will be your doom. I'm a daughter of Thanos, just like you.
You will not fail.
Sweet. Xandar, capital of the Nova Empire. This place looks cool.
What is this thing? Look how it thinks it's so cool.
It's just a little kid.
Look at Mr. Smiles.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Stan.
Where's your wife, old man? What a class A.
Love his glasses.
Right, Groot? Good. Looks like we got one. How bad does someone want to find you? 40,000 units?
Groot, we're gonna be rich.
Mr. Quill,
Broker.
where's Yondu?
Wanted to be here. Sends his love and told me to tell you that you got the best eyebrows in the business.
And hair.
Working for a dude named Ronan.
Ronan.
Uh-oh.
But I want no part of this transaction if Ronan is
Whoa,
involved.
whoa, whoa, whoa!
A Kree fanatic, outraged by the peace treaty, who will not rest until Xandarian culture, my culture, is wiped from existence.
Oh.
You have the bearing of a man of honor.
Something I would ever say about myself.
Oh. I love her look. I love the hair, the pink hair with the green skin. It's a good combo. Do you just glide down?
I don't learn. One of my issues.
Oh, shit. Oh.
Quit smiling, you idiot. You're supposed to be a professional.
Oh, I feel bad for Groot.
I live for the simple things. Like how much this is gonna hurt.
I love how many bystanders there are right now. This is such a populated area.
Drop your weapon. The authority of the Nova Corps, you are under arrest.
Right, come on up.
Nova headquarters, Xandar's armed forces. All right.
Call for some slight response on the part of the Kree.
We signed your peace treaty, Nova Prime. What more do you want?
At least a statement from the Kree Empire saying that they condemn his actions.
I feel like I'm gonna love her.
Prick.
Yeah.
Looks like we've apprehended one of Ronan's compatriots.
Gamora, the adopted daughter of the mad titan Thanos, which leads us to believe that Thanos and Ronan are working together. The result of illegal genetic and cybernetic experiments on a lower life form. They call it Groot, Peter Jason Quill, from Terra. Led by Yondu Udonta.
Transport all four to the kiln.
I've escaped 22 prisons. This one's no different.
Here's I ain't about to be brought down by a tree and a talking raccoon. Hold!
What's a raccoon?
What? So what? What's the order?
I have no words for an honorless thief. I wasn't retrieving the orb for Ronan. I was betraying him. I had an agreement to sell it to a third party.
I am.
Well, that's just as fascinating as the first 89 times.
That's probably all he can say, right?
Well, he don't know talking good like me and you.
I tell you what, that's gonna wear real thin real fast.
You'll get used to it, I'm sure.
That's mine. Those belong in Impound, that tape, and that player is mine!
Rocket's fun.
A lot of prisoners here have lost their families to Ronan and his goons. It'll last a day, tops.
I'm gonna slather you up in Navian jelly. Go to town.
Ooh. Oh my god.
Let's make something clear. This one here's our booty.
Yikes, dude. All right. Groot's not messing around.
No cell's gonna protect you for long.
Oh my god, that would drive me nuts. Oh, who's this? Oh gosh, how awkward.
Gamora, consider this a death sentence.
You dare!
This guy wants her and he doesn't look like he's messing around.
You're Drax.
Drax the Destroyer.
Ronan murdered my wife, Ovette, and my daughter, Camaria. And he laughed! I shall kill one of his in return.
I'm no family to Ronan or Thanos. I'm your only hope at stopping him.
Hey! You know, if killing Ronan is truly your sole purpose, I don't think this is the best way to go about it. She betrayed Ronan. He's coming back for her. That's when you... Oh, no, it's a symbol. This is a symbol for you slicing his throat.
I do like his scars. They look like tattoos. Very cool.
Then why stop the big guy?
Simple. You know where to sell my orb.
How are we gonna sell it when we and it are still here?
My friend Rocket here.
Oh, we're getting out.
How much was your buyer willing to pay you for my orb?
4 billion units.
4 billion? Oh my god.
Orb is my opportunity to get away from Thanos and Ronan. I'll lead you to the buyer directly and I'll split the profit between the three of us.
I'm Groot.
Because it's Vin Diesel, all I hear is the Iron Giant.
Our sources within the kiln say Gamora has her own plans for the orb. Your partnership with Thanos is at risk. Thanos requires your presence now!
All right. Sanctuary.
Your sources say that she meant to betray us the whole time!
Now at your turn! I reveal!
Oh god.
I only ask that you take this matter seriously.
The only matter I do not take seriously, boy, is
Oh, hey! It's the Purple Man. Purple Hulk Man that I've been wondering about for many movies now. Thanos. Okay, makes sense.
my favorite daughter, Gamora. We shall honor our agreement if you bring me the orb. But return to me again empty-handed, and I will bathe the Starways in your blood.
This is one fight you won't win.
I like her too. She's interesting to me. Okay. Kind of had a feeling we were in that same place from, what was it at the end? Was it at the end of Avengers? I think it was at the end of Avengers.
On the wall back there is a black panel. Blinky yellow light. You see it? Warnick's battery behind it. Purplish box, green wires. To get into that watchtower, I definitely need it.
How are we supposed to do that?
Groot is just dealing with it right now. So.
Once the battery is removed, everything is gonna slam into emergency mode. Once we have it, we gotta move quickly.
That would be now.
Or we can just get it first and improvise.
I am Groot!
This duo is, they're fun.
I'll need this.
Good luck. It's internally wired.
I'll figure something out.
She can certainly hold her own. I like her. Okay, grab the leg, hurry.
Move to the watchtower!
Watch out. All right. That was a cool shot of them all. So I feel like he is joining them.
Why is this one here?
We promised him he could stay by your side until he kills your boss.
All right.
Here you go.
Oh, I was just kidding about the leg. I just need these two things.
What?
No, I thought it'd be funny. Was it funny? No, wait, what did he look like hopping around?
I had to transfer him 30,000 units.
Rocket. Oh my god.
Those are some big guns.
Rodent, we are ready for your plan.
Hold on!
Don't think this glass is gonna hold anymore. Oh, neat.
I told you I had a plan.
Oh, that was close.
Yeah, there it is. Get my ship. It's the Milano, the orange and blue one over in the corner.
The orb's there. Let's go. What?
That bastard didn't put it back.
Just forget the Walkman. Forget it. Forget it. Oh, man. Really? I guess maybe it's his only thing that he has from childhood. It's like, I get it, but...
You got the orb, right?
Yes.
This guy's becoming very cultured. Oh, shit.
You don't leave now. We will be blown to bits.
No! We're not leaving without the orb.
Behold.
This is so ridiculous. Oh, gosh.
A bomb?
Yep.
And you leave it lying around?
I was gonna put it in a box.
What's a box gonna do?
How about this one?
You never opened that? No way.
If we're gonna work together, you might want to try trusting me a little bit.
And how much do you trust me?
I'd trust you a lot more if you told me what this was.
I don't know what it is.
We're stuck together until we get the money.
I have no interest in money.
Great.
He just wants revenge.
More money for the three of us.
Aw, can't forget about Groot.
I'll tell the buyer we're on our way. And Quill, your ship is filthy.
Oh, she has no idea. If I had a black light, the place would look like a Jackson Pollock painting.
You got issues, Quill.
My thoughts exactly.
The Nova Corps has sent a fleet to defend the prison.
Send Necrocraft to every corner of the quadrant. Find the orb. Nova can't know what we're after.
Oh.
But first, you're gonna tell me what this orb is and why everybody cares so damn much about it.
The high-end community is...
Possibly betray the confidentiality of my buyers.
Now, who again is this buyer of yours?
Oh, this is that place that was in the cutscene or post-credit scene of... What was it, Iron Man? No, I forget which movie now. One of the ones I just watched recently. Kind of getting some little connections in here, but...
It's called Nowhere.
Nowhere. With a K.
There are no regulations whatsoever here.
Mining colony. Aw. I love Groot's face. It's so adorable.
What do you expect us to do while we wait?
What is this?
Only as one, as I wanted all things.
My father didn't stress diplomacy.
Thanos?
He's not my father. When Thanos took my home world, he killed my parents in front of me.
Oh.
Turned me into a weapon. When he said he was going to destroy an entire planet for Ronan, I couldn't stand by him. Why would you risk your life for this?
My mother gave it to me. My mom liked sharing with me all the pop songs that she loved growing up. When I left Earth.
Yeah, I get it. I get why he'd go back. It just felt very high risk. This sky behind them, though, very pretty. Also, I've never seen Footloose. I probably should at some point. Maybe I'll do it for the channel one day. Y'all really about to kiss right now? Why? Why?
No! Oh, what the hell? I know who you are, Peter Quill, and I am not some starry-eyed waif here to succumb to your pelvic sorcery.
What?
Rocket, you're drunk, all right? No one's laughing at you.
He thinks I'm some stupid thing. He does. He called me vermin. She called me rodent. Let's see if you can laugh after 5 or 6 good shots to your frickin'
No. 4 billion units. Rocket. Come on, man. Hey.
Fine, but I can't promise when all this is over I'm not gonna kill any last one of you jerks.
See, that's exactly why none of you have any friends.
I love Rocket. Rocket's great.
We house the galaxy's largest collection of fauna, relics, and species of all manner.
I didn't realize how big this place was.
Tanalir Tevan.
The Collector. Yeah, this is the guy we met.
Last time you said me.
You shall send a message for me.
Drax isn't messing around.
For creation itself, there were 6 singularities. Then the universe exploded into existence, and the remnants of these systems were forged into concentrated ingots. Infinity Stone.
Oh.
Can only be brandished by beings of extraordinary strength. These carriers can use the stone to mow down entire civilizations. A group was able to share the energy amongst themselves, but even they were quickly destroyed by it.
What do you think, fancy man? Units!
Karina, stand back.
I will no longer be your slave!
No!
What on earth? Oh my god. Oh, I love how protective Groot is of Rocket. Best duo. Oh, this dog.
Tavon could contain whatever was within the orb.
What do you still have it for?
We have to bring this to the Nova Corps.
We're wanted by the Nova Corps. Just give it to Ronan. So he can destroy the galaxy? Why would you want to save it? Because I'm one of the idiots who lives in it.
We cannot allow the stone to fall into Ronan's hands. We have to go back to your ship and deliver it to Nova.
We could give it to somebody who's not going to arrest us, who's really nice for
Who?
a whole lot of money.
Dishonorable.
Called Ronan?
Great. Great. Great.
Will, don't you move, boy!
Oh, and now this guy too. Jesus. Everyone's just coming here to party. I'm worried about Drax.
You killed my wife. You killed my daughter.
I told you you can't fit. Now wait here, I'll be back.
Oh, please come back soon. Can't leave him here for too long.
She is escaping with the orb.
No!
Nebula!
Oh no. Yeah, I'm worried for Drax.
The stone is in the furthest pod.
These pods are industrial grade. They're nearly indestructible.
Not against Necroblast, they're not.
That's not what I'm saying.
Oh.
Oh. That, thing? I don't know what to call it. Looked, kind of freaky.
Let me borrow your ride!
I don't recall killing your family. I doubt I'll remember killing you either.
I don't know if Drax is making it out of that.
Well, I'm trapped! I can't make it to the Milano!
Wait, these things aren't meant to go out there!
You are a disappointment, sister.
If Ronan gets this stone, he'll kill us all.
Not all. You will already be dead.
Well, was this gonna do anything to him?
Her body mod should keep her alive a couple more minutes, but there's nothing we can do for her. These pods aren't meant to be out here. In a second, we're gonna be in the same boat.
Damn it. Yondu, my coordinates are 227. Hey, 324.
Well, what are you doing?
If you're there, come get me. I'm all yours.
Get back into your pod! You're gonna die! Quit!
Okay, I'm glad she didn't actually die.
What happened?
I don't know what came over me, but I couldn't let you die. Incredibly heroic. I mean, not to brag, but objectively,
Where's the orb?
they got the orb.
What?
Welcome home, Peter.
Oh, Drax. Oh. Ew. Nasty.
Quill just got himself captured. None of this ever would have happened if you didn't try to single-handedly take on a freaking army!
I was a fool.
Oh, you're just trying to get revenge. Oh, Groot's hand on the shoulder.
Oh,
So cute.
my
Rocket!
childhood dead.
Oh my god.
Oh, I don't care if it's mean. Everybody's got dead people. It's no excuse to get everybody else dead along the way.
I mean, I guess, but you don't have to be mean about it.
I am Groot.
Save them? I am Groot. I know they're the only friends we ever had. But there's an army of Ravagers around them, and there's only 2 of us.
3. The orb is in my possession. Bring it to me. That was our agreement.
Was?
Now that I know it contains an Infinity Stone, I wonder what use I have for you.
Oh boy.
Would reconsider your current course.
Master, you cannot. Thanos is the most powerful being in the universe.
Not anymore.
Oh, shit.
I will unfurl 1,000 years of Kree justice on Xandar. I'm coming for you.
You kill him, I will help you destroy 1,000 planets.
So it looks like that stone is part of that weapon now of his. That weapon was already pretty powerful without it, so I'm wondering what that will do now. But I feel like Ronan's still not going to be able to beat him. That's just a feeling I have.
He's gonna use it to wipe out Xandar. We have to warn them. No!
If you kill me now, you are saying goodbye to the biggest score you have ever seen. We got a ringer. She knows everything there is to know about Ronan.
He's vulnerable.
Me and you taking down Mark side by side like the old days.
Is he going to be on board with that? Maybe?
I don't know! Ah! Attention!
Oh, Rocket.
If you don't hand over our companions now, he's gonna tear your ship a new one.
Rocket, it's me. For God's sakes, we figured it out. We're fine.
Oh, hey, Quill, what's going on?
We have to stop Ronan.
How? I have a plan. I have part of a plan.
What percentage of a plan do you have?
12%.
12%?
That's a fake laugh.
It's real!
I am Groot.
So what? It's better than 11%. What the hell does that have to do with anything?
Thank you, Groot. Thank you.
Groot's my favorite.
I need your help. I look around at us, you know what I see? Losers. Folks who have lost stuff. Our homes, our families. And usually life takes more than it gives, but not today. Today it's given us something. It has given us a chance to give a shit. I, for one, am not gonna stand by and watch as Ronan wipes out billions of innocent lives.
Stopping Ronan, it's impossible.
I will be grateful to die among my friends.
I will fight beside you. And in the end, see my wife and daughter again.
Aw, that's sweet.
I am
Oh, what the hell? I don't got that long a lifespan anyway.
The stone reacts to anything organic. The bigger the target, the bigger the power surge.
Ronan does not make the surface. We'll make it to the flight deck, and I'll use the Hadron Enforcer to kill Ronan.
Once Ronan is dead, we will retrieve the stone. Use these devices to contain it.
I'll contact one of the Nova officers who arrested us. Hopefully they'll believe we're there to help.
Oh my god.
There's one more thing we need to complete the plan. That guy's eye.
No,
What?
no, we don't. No, we don't need that guy's eye.
Oh, is he?
No, seriously, I need it. It's important to me.
Rocket's fascination with stealing people's prosthetic parts is very weird.
At the end of all this, I get the stone.
Oh, is this plan gonna work exactly as they've laid it out? I don't know. I love that she's yawning right now. Mood.
I received a transmission from one of the Ravagers.
Oh, she looks so pretty.
It's a trick. He's a criminal.
No.
Fire!
Ooh, that lighting on her face. That looked really cool.
All pilots, dive! They're beneath us! Evacuate the city. Our priority is to get our people away from the battle.
I love her outfit too. I just noticed it. This ship is pretty cool, I will admit. No.
Going down, Quill!
Uh-oh.
There are too many of them, Rocket!
This is Denarian Sal of the Nova Corps.
Cool.
For the record, I advised against trusting you here.
They got my dick message!
Oh my gosh.
Prove me wrong.
Curd has been breached. We have been boarded.
Continue our approach.
But the Nova Corps have engaged.
None of that will matter once we reach the surface.
All Nova pilots, interlock and form a blockade. The Dark Aster must not reach the ground.
The Nova ships are cool too, these little ones. Oh, cool. Very neat. It's like a blanket.
Can barely see.
Well, that's pretty. Groot just keeps doing things that make him my favorite.
When did you learn to do that?
Pretty sure the answer is I am Groot.
I mean, yeah.
I want you all to know that I'm grateful for your acceptance after my blunders. It is pleasing to once again have friends.
Aww.
Look at what you have done, you stupid traitor.
Nobody talks to my friends like that.
All right, Drax's ultimate friend protector. Oh, he's alive.
Order your men to turn on the Nova Corps.
Oh boy.
Enough nonsense, Rabbit.
I hate how they look. Ugh. Cool weapon though. All right, don't mess with Yondu. Understood? Ew, ew, ew. What in the... Oh, gross. Ew. I do like Nebula. She's cool for a villain.
Keep running up there, Saul. We'll take care of the people down here.
Star-Lord.
Yes, Drax, let's go.
You will never make it to Ronan.
I love the way Groot fights. Ooh.
Finger to the throat means death.
Oh, shit. Oh. Drax. Smile. That was the cutest Groot face so far. I love that.
'Tis the tinder on which you burn.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, Saul!
Yeah, he's gone. Yeah. I mean, if the Infinity Stone can wipe out a whole planet, obviously it can do this.
The city's been evacuated, but we're getting our asses kicked down here.
Gamora hasn't opened the door.
Yeah, Gamora's busy with her sister right now. She'll be there soon, I'm sure. Ooh, we could like see her skeleton.
Help us fight Ronan. You know he's crazy.
I know you're both crazy.
Oh.
Get out!
I don't think it was that easy. No. Yeah. I was like, there's no way it was that easy. Drax, no! Drax!
I was mistaken. I do remember your family.
Oh, Rocket. So wait, is Ronan... Did that do it? I still don't believe that. Oh gosh. Groot is great. Aww. This is cool.
No, Groot. You can't. You'll die.
No, I refuse to believe that. Aw, Rocket.
We are Groot.
Crossing my fingers that Groot is not actually dead. I refuse to believe. Can't he regrow? Yeah, I knew there was no way he was dead.
Behold,
You're guardians of the galaxy. The time has come to rejoice and renounce your paltry gods. Yeah!
Child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things will get brighter. Listen to these words. Ooh, child.
What are you doing?
I'm distracting you, you big turd blossom.
Oh. Touching the bear stone means you die, right?
Take my hand, Peter.
Oh. Drax.
You're mortal. How?
We're the guardians of the galaxy.
So this is how Ronan dies.
Quite the light show.
I agree, Yondu. That was quite the light show.
Peter.
You gotta reconsider this, Yondu. The only way the universe can survive is if you give it to the Nova Corps.
Hand it over, son.
Is it still in there, though?
Do not open that orb. You know that, right? You've seen what it does to people.
I'm not sure what to think.
Probably good we didn't deliver him to his dad like we was hired to do.
He's gonna be so pissed when he realizes I switched out the orb on him.
Yeah, I knew there was no way they actually gave it to him. Oh, Rocket. Can't Groot just regrow? Oh. Sad about Groot.
I'm not Terran?
You're half Terran. Your mother was of Earth. Your father, he's something very ancient we've never seen here before.
That could be why you were able to hold a stone for as long as you did.
On behalf of the Nova Corps, we'd like to express our profound gratitude for your help in saving Xandar. You will follow Denarian Day.
Holding the pot with the branch in it. Oh my gosh.
Your wife and child shall rest well, knowing that you have avenged them.
Of course, Ronan was only a puppet. It's really Thanos I need to kill.
I have a family. They're alive because of you. Your criminal records have also been expunged. However, I have to warn you against breaking any laws in the future.
Well, no promises. Are you gonna open this now, finally? After all these years? Please do. Was it 26 years, right? That's what it said at the start? It's a long time to just hang on to this.
I know these last few months have been hard for you, but I'm going to a better place, and I will always be with you, my little Star-Lord.
Aw, new songs. Yay. I feel bad that he's been missing out on these songs for all this time, though.
Listen, baby.
Did he figure it out? Has he realized that he doesn't have what he thought he did? Oh, gosh. See? He is. I knew it. He could grow back. He's so cute. Guardians of the Galaxy will return. Of course they will. Oh, he's so cute. But how long will it take Groot to grow back to the size he was, I wonder? Y'all, I'm not gonna lie, it's my least favorite movie so far. No raccoons or tree creatures were harmed during the making of this film. Well, that's good to know.
What do you let it lick you like that for? Gross.
Who is this guy? Oh my god.
Your bird's going down.
Howard the Duck. That was it? That was the cutscene? Or the post-credit scene? Why did I call it cutscene? That was it? Oh my gosh. All right, that was Guardians of the Galaxy, and if you enjoyed this reaction, please let me know by hitting that like button down below, and if you are going to leave a comment, just make sure to keep it spoiler-free of everything coming that I have not seen yet, all future movies and TV shows. Okay, so my immediate feelings coming out of this movie was that it definitely was at the bottom of the list for me out of all the movies that I've watched so far, and I know that this movie is well-loved. I actually was very surprised to see just how well-loved this movie is, because I thought that I would not be in the minority with my feelings, but I am, and that's okay. Even after editing this reaction, reaction, I still feel this way about the movie. It is definitely at the bottom of the MCU list for me out of the ones I've seen so far. That's not to say that I didn't dislike it. I definitely don't dislike this movie. It takes a lot for me to dislike a movie, but there is differences in how I feel when I say that I dislike something versus I don't care for it versus I like it versus I love it. Like, it's all different levels, of course. And I'm glad I watched it because the story was definitely necessary. I mean, we had Thanos, we got the Infinity Stones, introduced new characters that we're obviously going to see again. So like, it's definitely necessary to watch. It just didn't really land for me. And honestly, it's also just as simple as when I rank these MCU films, there has to be movies at the bottom. So this is just one of them. I'm putting this movie down there with Thor 2 and Iron Man 2. Don't get me wrong, there were some great characters and awesome moments in this movie, but it isn't one that I particularly want to rewatch. That being said, I know there are more Guardians of the Galaxy movies to come, so maybe if I rewatch this one with the other ones kind of together, maybe then I'll feel a little bit differently about it. And honestly, as I keep going through this MCU journey, future movies could affect what I think about past movies. I've kind of had that happen already, so it's possible that I might actually think more highly of this movie as things truck along, you know? Now, when I think about why this movie just didn't fully work for me, I think this is honestly like 80% of the reason why. So, the movie before this, Captain America: The Winter Soldier, that was my new #1 MCU movie. That was my first 5 out of 5 star MCU movie. I loved that movie. That movie is a very serious tone, minimal humor, and it just has a completely different style to something like this, Guardians of the Galaxy. So I just found the experience very jarring to go from Captain America: The Winter Soldier into something like this. Just two completely different styles, different tones to me, just so drastically different that I think it genuinely affected my viewing experience of this movie. And maybe I'm impacted a little bit because I'm watching all these movies so close together, relatively speaking. At this point, I can tell that the MCU kind of has two approaches when it comes to their movies. We've got the serious tone style of films with minimal humor, like The Incredible Hulk, the Captain America films. Honestly, you could throw Iron Man 1 and 3 into that pile too, even though there definitely was humor in those movies. And then you've got movies like this, where it's a lot more silly, it's a lot more fun, it feels a lot more flashy, if that makes sense. And I'm learning about myself that I definitely enjoy the serious toned MCU movies a lot more. To me, this was the first MCU film that I've watched so far that felt like it was made for kids. And I know that it wasn't, and I don't think these movies are intended to be kids' movies, but it just felt that way to me. And I think the main reason why is because there was so much humor that I just did not laugh at. There was so much of it. There were so many lines that I had absolutely zero reaction to because I just didn't find it funny, and it felt forced at times, I think, for me, which is why it kind of comes off as a kid's movie to me. Now, that being said, please do not take offense if you love this movie and you love the humor. That's not what I'm saying. Y'all are allowed to love this movie. I do feel weird that I don't share in your enthusiasm, but I like to keep my reactions and reviews honest, and this is just how I feel. I think it's possible that I just need a little bit more time with these characters, and I know that we're getting that in future movies, so fingers crossed. We'll see how it goes. I genuinely am very excited to see them all again because I do love some of them, and I'll get into that in a second. I will admit that I was super overwhelmed by how many new characters and names and things and worlds and places was thrown at me in this movie. It definitely kind of felt like Game of Thrones when I was watching it for the first time, just trying to keep track of everything. So I do think I just need like maybe a second movie just to really feel good about it. It's weird because Thor also threw that at us, but for some reason I didn't feel nearly as overwhelmed with Thor as I did with this movie, so I don't know. All right, best parts of this movie, hands down, we gotta talk about Drax, Rocket, and Groot. My little trio. I love them so much. I have to give major props to Bradley Cooper because 99% of the time I couldn't even hear that it was him. Like, he transformed his voice in such an awesome way for Rocket that it just did not feel like him. And if his name had not been listed in the opening credits, I mean, if there hadn't been opening credits at all, I would have had no idea it was Bradley Cooper. And that's why I was so surprised when his name showed up, because obviously I didn't know that Rocket was an animated character. So seeing Bradley Cooper's name, I just thought to myself, I'm like, I've never seen Bradley Cooper's face in any MCU poster or GIF or anything ever. So it all makes sense now. I really had no idea that he was such a good voice actor, because being a voice actor is a whole other set of challenges than just being a live action actor. So I didn't realize Bradley could do that. Now, some of Rocket's humor definitely did not land with me, and I didn't think it was funny, but overall, I do enjoy the character. Very excited to see him again, and Groot and him are such a great duo. I love Groot. I don't have a lot to say about him. I think he's cute. I think he's fun. I think he's a good protector. I think he's a good fighter. I love him. I'm excited that he does grow back. I would have been very pissed if somehow a tree character did not grow back. Groot is definitely my number one. And then with Drax, I just really loved how he spoke. I loved his look. Now, when it comes to Gamora and Quill, I feel very mixed about both of them. With Gamora, I think I genuinely just need a bit more screen time with her because this movie kind of feels like we just got a teaser of what she's capable of and just her character in general, and I just feel like I need a little bit more time with her. And honestly, we'll throw Nebula into that pile too. I love Nebula, I love her potential, I need more. And then Peter, I will admit that I think my general meh vibes about Chris Pratt definitely affects how I see him, which I realize that sucks. I wish that I could separate, but it's hard for me. I found that a lot of the humor that was written for him just did not land with me, which I think also affects how I see the character. But with Peter, I do want to just say that I want more screen time with him before I like kind of fully decide how I feel about him. But right now it's All right, Thanos. So happy to finally put a name to the face. It's funny because I'd heard the name Thanos before, like heard that word, I've seen it, you know, I just didn't realize that he was like the Purple Hulk man. Makes sense now. And with Thanos, I feel like he is kind of like the overarching villain in the whole MCU, and like as the story goes across movies and across TV shows, maybe I feel like Thanos is like the guy that we have to be careful of. So very excited to see more and very excited to see how the story goes as we continue through this. All right, and the last character to talk about is Ronan. Once again, I feel let down by him as a villain, just like I felt let down by some of the other villains in the other MCU movies. Felt like he had potential, but overall I just feel meh about it. I don't know. I can't really articulate anymore. I think what I can confidently say at this point is that I prefer when villains are known to us. We have existing relationships with them. Either they were like a friend turned to a villain, or there's just some kind of connection, but yeah. All right, the soundtrack in this movie, honestly, coming right off the movie, I didn't really care for it. Even though I understand why there are so many songs in this movie, because it's Peter and his mom's favorite songs and it's Walkman, like I get it. But I felt like a lot of the songs were just really out of place, and I felt like a lot of them played for too long, and it just didn't really fit to me. But that being said, I think I just prefer my MCU movies to have a lot more orchestral and cinematic scores to them instead of having like songs that we would listen to on the radio. That being said, when I was editing this reaction, the soundtrack did warm up to me a little bit more, so I don't fully feel that way anymore, but I did just want to mention that. So yeah, that about wraps up my thoughts on Guardians of the Galaxy, but I definitely want to check Letterboxd now to see what some other folks have to say. All right, the first review is a 4-star review by Casper that says, "I'm shocked they hired Vin Diesel to say 'I am Groot' numerous times and earned millions from it. It seems he received the easiest role of his life." The next review is a 5-star review by Izzy that says, "Imagine being Quill when he finally opened the present and saw Awesome Mix Volume 2 and realized he spent at least 26 years listening to the same songs over and over again when he had a whole other collection in a drawer on his ship. I'd crack a window and scream into the open galaxy. P.S. I love this film so fucking much. P.P.S. so fucking much." And finally, a 5-star review by Lily that says, "Why did Rocket only pick up one of Groot's twigs when he could have just gathered them all and had hundreds of baby Groots? And honestly, I agree. Why didn't he do that?" All right, and now it is that time of the reaction where I turn to you. I'm assuming that a lot of you watching this love this movie, so please let me know why down in the comments below. And if any of you kind of feel the same way I do, also let me know so that I don't feel like I'm alone. Thank you so much to you for watching this reaction. Thank you to all my YouTube subscribers, and thank you to everyone on Patreon, my Adventure Club members, for the support of the channel. If you want to come join the community, you know where the links are, and if you're not yet subscribed, click here to do so. And if you want to continue on watching some of my reactions, links and things will pop up over here. Thank you again so much, and we will see you in the next reaction video. Take care, everyone.